the way you view what you do is how you're going to experience it. I learned this very, very well. I've been able to kind of see this throughout my life, like me experiencing this phenomenon, but I properly experienced this literally very recently. So I had an appointment scheduled, essentially. I had an appointment scheduled, and this is the first time I'm doing this type of procedure. It's the first time I'm doing this type of procedure with a person like I don't really know that well. It's kind of like referred through a friend, and I'm really nervous because it's something I haven't done before. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, before you do something new, there's gonna be some level of discomfort. So going into it, I kind of was nervous, and I projected that nervous energy onto the situation, onto the people involved in the situation. And I projected my distrust, my worry, and that day everything was just good. It wasn't, I don't, like, looking back, it wasn't even bad. Like, I was suffering in my own head. And that's what I mean as well. Like, the way you view whatever you're about to do, or who you're about to speak to, or the environment you're in, is going to determine the way you experience it. If you're projecting a level of like fear or hate, then your mind is only going to prove you right. Your RAS system is always active. Your brain, or the RAS system, proves what the thinker thinks. So if you think a certain way about a situation, then you're gonna prove yourself right at the end of the day. So choose to view whatever it is that you're doing or about to do, who you're gonna speak to, where you're gonna go. View it in a way that serves you. And if you can't view it in a way that serves you, then don't bother even going in that direction, because you're just gonna make things worse for yourself, honestly. Like, my appointment ended up getting moved. I went to the appointment. I started with the person. I started doing my hair, whatever, and then it ended up having to be the next day. Although honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it was fine. But at first, I went into it viewing it as a stressful situation. Stressful, distrusting, just fear, anxiety. But then before the next appointment, I had to meditate heavily because I harbored a lot of negative energy. I had to process all of it. Essentially, I had to process all of it because I don't want to carry this into the next day, this energy. So I processed it. And then for the rest of the day today, I was doing the repetition. I was doing repetition, telling myself the way that I want to experience it. Experience today, experience the people and the service. I just kept on affirming it throughout the whole day. And everything went perfectly, bro. Everything went perfectly. The whole day in general was even a good day. So that whole turnaround, because yesterday, the day where I viewed everything as stressful, I couldn't even concentrate on us frying eggs, bro. That's how crap I was feeling, bro. Yeah. Just wanted to share that. Even the way you view God, I think I made a video on this already. The way you view God is how God is gonna treat you in reality. God says, I am as my servant sees me. Or I think it says it in the 40 core hadith. It's like a Muslim book of wisdom from Islam. Yeah. Just make sure your perceptions are serving you and not controlling you, because if your beliefs aren't there to serve you, then they're just there to control you, to keep you put in a box. Damn, I haven't worn a durag in ages, man. Put you in a box, so stay blessed.